So Diddy is saying that he lacked mental capacity to commit crimes. Now, here's what is happening. So his team is saying, look, I know that y'all are alleging that there were these crazy parties and these crazy acts that went down, and all these people are saying that they were drugged and there were drinks that were given to them or whatever. But our client also may have been under the influence of something that allowed him to not control his actions. Now, in the documents that were obtained by TMZ reported this exclusively, and the documents that were obtained, they redact what his mental issue was that messed with his capacity, but in other lines they talk about things that have to do with like drinking and alcohol. So it's you putting two together here.
But you know why that's not a good defense? Because you still made a choice to do those drugs. You still made a choice to drink that alcohol. You still made a choice to do those things. So you
numerous times. Yeah, it's not like it's a one shot and done, right?
That's right. So you still have to be responsible for your actions under the influence. You don't get in a car drunk and then wreck and kill somebody and they let you off just because you was drunk. No, you made the choice to drink. You made the choice to drink and drive.
And also, too, it's not, just legally speaking, prosecutors are shooting back on this. And this is how, the reporters know that drugs and alcohol are part of the conversation of what Diddy's claiming, is because prosecutors responded in the document and they said, listen, there's rules that say you got to let us know that y'all are going to be trying to claim that the evidence of drugs and alcohol as an effect to you or what you're about to lean on. You guys didn't do that in enough time. So you can't tell us that it was drugs and alcohol. And they also supposed to be bringing this doctor or have this doctor in conversation that's supposed to be testifying to what Diddy's team is claiming. And prosecutors are like, he ain't never even examined them.
The drug and alcohol defense is also a terrible defense when you have people who are saying, yes, you drugged me and you gave me alcoholic drinks and you know what I mean? Like all of that, you're kind of, what's the word? Validating their point.
Or deflecting.
Not even deflecting. You're validating what they said about you. If you said, hey, he drugged me, he gave me drugs, and then took advantage of me. There. Yes. So you're saying, oh, yeah, I was taking those same drugs and I was on that alcohol too, so I was out of it. Yes, we were all out of it together.
I just think it's horrible too, and it's really vague because if you saying you was in this allegedly drug or alcohol-induced haze or whatever, you don't know what happened. That's a big gray area for an attorney to lean in on. So as the defenses fall, we will continue to cover them.
All right. Well, thank you. That is the latest with Lauren. Let me ask y'all one question back to the Beyonce thing. Do you think the fact that it's a quote-unquote country album and it's more of on a country tip that a lot of people are not buying tickets?
No, because she's doing way more than that. Like I said, Blue Ivy came out the Deja Vu. She's doing a ton of other songs. And Cowboy Carter, Grammy nominated.
What you mean? Grammy,
I'm sorry, one. But like, it was a big